Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm in my comfy gear again. This just goes to show it doesn't matter how successful you are or how glamorous you are or just where you're at in your career. Like, you can always find time to be comfy. And the more I make it, the more successful I am. Like, I really believe that I will be leading in movies and headlining and be a super billion-dollar superstar. I have no doubts about this. Calling about mindset, I have no doubts about this. And that I will still find time after shooting to come home and chill out in my Rutgers gear. So go are you. Yeah, I'm just in my comfy loungewear. I'm laughing. So I have a personal story because I was trying to figure out, like, what should I talk about today, and I was taking notes and jotting things down, and then there was a little bit of an incident. And what I wanted to talk about was just, focusing on mindset. And I was thinking about, as I do these live streams and also expanding into more use of video, because I actually really enjoy doing video and video editing. And I said, okay, I should incorporate that into my online business more. And thinking about, what is my brand? Like, what am I trying to accomplish with doing all of this? What is my goal? And my big brand, because my primary my primary art form is acting and voiceover. So I spent a lot of time marketing myself in that arena. I feel like I should put like a filter on. I need like different lighting. So I put myself out there a lot for acting stuff and for voiceover. And when you look at my site, when you go to my site, watch me mess with this light, it falls out. So when you go to my website, aishadiary.com, and my brand name it's energetic, it's happy, it is sunshiny, that my voice is not only a joy to be around, but also very versatile. So sparkling, lovable, limitless, wondrous, because I'm all those things. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's a really great synopsis of who I am and my brand. So if you haven't seen my website, I posted enough. So not just my online school, like my actual website. Please go. It's so much fun. I love my brand. It represents me. So as I do videos, I like to have that come through. So I'm like, okay, well, what's my long-term goal? Like, why am I doing all this? It's not just to sell stuff and to get hired on things. Yeah, that's a big part of it. But your brand should be something even bigger, especially since I do the mindset arena. Always think, what am I doing out in the world? And my big thing is, I want to show artists how to be brave. I want to connect with people, not just with who I am, but also with my stories and my abilities. So my ultimate goal is to connect with as many people and end clients as possible, and also to demonstrate to other artists and creative entrepreneurs of all denominations. Like, I don't care what type of art you do, but I want people to be braver. I want to show people, hey, it's not just me coaching you. Because I do some coaching, but I sometimes think I can get a lot more reach if I just like post my work. I'm happy to do coaching for people, and I know artists sometimes don't have money, but I love coaching one-on-one. But I also just want to show people it's not just the mindset work, because you can find mindset work in a lot of different places. And I do break it down for you with the focus on being a creative person. But I also want to show people from my own life, because so many years I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and it was so blatantly obvious that what I should have been doing. So I want to take the time to show people how to be brave, and to tell them, like, you know what? My life did go to crap. It was like crazy, and everything fell apart. And guess what? I survived it, and you can too. So be brave. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Have courage, be brave to go do what you need to do. So I was thinking on that today, like, okay, that'll be a good message. And how am I going to show this? And how am I going to show people how to be brave? So then, this is what happened. What happened was, I had a break in between gigs today. And I have a side hustle that I do, and I work with animals, and I have a lot of animals. I've mentioned all my critters. I've mentioned my kids and my critters. I have so many animals. And so I had a big break in between some gigs, and I came home and to let my dogs out. And my wonderful neighbor, I have the sweetest neighbor. She's so, so sweet. And she has a nice fenced-in backyard. She used to have a dog many, many years ago, and she never got another dog, but she's got these gardens and this lovely fenced-in backyard. And so she loves me, loves my kids. I'm a good neighbor, pays to be a good neighbor. So she lets me use her backyard to let all my little pups use her backyard. So it's like a mini dog park. So whenever I have a break in between, I'm taking them for their afternoon, just a little potty break. And I don't want to strap on the leashes because we save that for the big long walks. I let them run around in her backyard. And it's fine, and it's lovely, and I clean up after them, and they run around. They're all tiny. I have itty-bitty little tiny dogs, and they're all under 15 pounds, and yeah, it's like a little dog park for them. So I take them out. They're all insane. My dogs are so ill-behaved. It's my fault. I'm not blaming my dogs, because they are being dogs. They are doing their dog canine thing. It's my fault for not explaining to them my expectations better. So that is on me. Because it takes time to teach your pets, and sometimes, I never said I was a perfect mindset person or a perfect coach or animal or pet owner. But I love them. I love them all so much. And I work to pay for their bills and to pay for my children's food. That's pretty much what I'm working for. So anyway, so they're all running around. And as soon as I get them out there, oh man, they're barking. They're freaking out. They're like, you're home. What do I do? Blah, blah, blah. Like they're going insane. They are losing their minds. As soon as I open the door, they all tear out running. And I'm like, oh my God, just go. Just go. Go to the bathroom. Go. And they pew and both. There's like bolts, like just flashes of fur, tiny little fur. I have a Yorkie, a Dachshund, or Yorkie mix, a Dachshund, a Chihuahua mix. They're just like going, and a terrier. I call my terrier the Franken dog because he's mixed up of like 20 different breeds. I had one of those canine DNA tests, and I'm like, I don't know, he's a dog. Like he is tiny and ill-behaved. And they're all barking and freaking out and jumping over each other, and they've got zoomies in circles. And I'm so tired. I'm just like, okay, whatever. My dogs. And I'm watching them, and I keep saying to myself, like, gosh, I need to do better. I need to train them more. I really need to take the time. And I'm going on and on in my head. Oh, I need to. I never. And I know I'm making excuses. I'm going on and I'm whining about it. Oh, I need to. I never have time. Oh, what am I going to do? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm also watching them, and I'm just like, oh, they all need baths too. Like, I need to get them to the groomer. I'm going through this whole flippin' laundry list as I do. I am a list maker. I beat myself up being a perfectionist. I'm not immune to the things that I coach people on, okay? So if you think I'm talking about mindset work, just pie in the sky. I have to work through it too. I'm not immune to all this stuff. So as I'm watching them and like cleaning up after them and just watching them, and I'm like, oh, but I love them so much, and we're gonna be okay. And I'm, trying to turn around. I'm like, come on, Aisha, get it together. And then in the distance, I see the two youngest ones stop, and one of them drops down immediately and rolls around on his back. Okay, now if you have dogs, you know that when they start rolling around outside in the grass, no good's gonna come from that, because they have found something. They have found something that is titillating their noses so much, and it's never anything good. It's never anything good. They never find a bucket of roses to like roll around in. Nope. They never find like jasmine and say, oh, jasmine, I love it. Nope, none of that. It's always something foul. Always. But I'm seeing it from the distance because I'm taking care of one of the older dogs. And then his sister, the other youngest dog, sees him, and she comes running over. And then next thing I know, she's like, yeah, that's a great idea. So now she's also rolling. And I'm standing on the other side of the yard. And I'm just like, oh no. Oh God. And I know I'm like, this is not gonna be great. And then I look at my watch because I'm like, I gotta get to my next appointment. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. I just stopped real quick to like let them out. I don't have time, and because I'm like, I don't have time. I was already making excuses of like, no, it'll be fine. Whatever it is, it'll be fine. I don't have time, and I'm already making a plan based on. I don't even have all the information. I'm like, I see them in the distance and I know. I'm like, oh, these freaking dogs. Like, I know they are rolling around something gross. And I'm like, you know what? Just go ahead and make it because you don't have time. Aisha, you do not have time to mess with this. I don't have time for this. So I'm going through my head. I'm like, all right, I've got some dry shampoo. I'll just spray them with like I'll just put a little deodorant, air freshener, we'll spritz them up a little bit, it'll be fine. And then I go and I let them all in. I'm calling them, come on guys, let's go. And then we all go back in. And I have 4. I was trying to hesitate like how many to say, but I have 4 little dogs and a kitten and a bird. I have all the animals, but I don't have any reptiles or rodents or anything. That's where I draw the line. Anyway, so I let them all in the kitchen and we go back. And I was like, okay, who's getting treats? Your afternoon treats. And I start looking for the dry shampoo because I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I was like, oh my God. And I look at them and they both have huge, big brown lines all down their back, the littlest ones. I'm like, oh God. So it seems that my neighbor has recently fertilized some of her garden. A little small side of it has some fertilization on it. I don't know what kind. Maybe it's cow. Maybe it's cow mixed with dead mushroom. I don't know, something. Something that I'm sure is excellent for the plants, and that is going to make her flowers gorgeous. But my dogs don't care about the gorgeous flower part. But they are just, it's all down their back. And I'm horrified. It's worse than I could have imagined. And now I have a decision to make. And this is where the mindset comes in. And I start laughing. Because I'm like, and now I have to choose. I have to act. I have to punt like right now, because I could try to dab a little bit of that no shampoo, the no wet stuff on them, and then I will have manure mixed with vanilla in my house, and that is not better. That's not a better choice. Or I could ignore it and say, like, I don't have time. I gotta go. I was not planning on dealing with this today. I'll deal with this when I get home. That was an option too. Just ignore it and it'll go away. And I said, but no, because that's going to make it worse. Because then I'm going to come home after doing my gig and picking up my kids and being tired, not sure what to have for dinner. And then my house is going to smell like fertilizer on top of all that. Or choice 3, I could suck it up and get them in the tub ASAP and do the fastest bathe on both of them and get them scrubbed up and just go instead of make excuses. And that is the choice I went with. And I laugh because I'm like, I just said to myself, I was just whining and saying to myself, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. And I'm doing all this mindset work, and because I do it every day. And I said, this is a great lesson. It's a great, great lesson. Deep down, I knew that that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted to give them a bath. I wanted it. And I've had so many opportunities. I could have been done giving them the bath. There have been pockets of my day. I could make the time. They're small. It's not like it takes 2 hours. Like, they're tiny little dogs. I could have just done it. But in my whining about it, in my insistence on it, in my thinking about it, in my going on and on about it, also knowing that that is what I really wanted, and it would have been good for them because it's better for them and their coat. So what I got was, okay, if you're not going to make the choice on your own, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you make the choice. So now you have to make a decision. You have to. And I've had so many times in my life where I wasn't brave enough or motivated enough or whatever enough. I wanted it. I wanted said thing. I wanted it. I just didn't want to do the work for it. Or I didn't want to commit to a plan. Or I just wanted someone to take care of it for me. Something that was keeping me from doing it. But the more you work on your blockages, the more you work on your mindset, the more you're doing your tapping and and you're writing down, your journaling and you're meditating, the more you do this stuff, it does make a difference. You will see changes. And the more you counteract that with like stubbornness, your mindset's gonna win. It always wins. Like if you don't like your life, look around. Like look around if you don't like your life. The source is you. So my thing, I'm doing all this mindset work. I'm bringing it all to me. At the same time, I'm stubbornly saying like, no, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. And you keep doing that long enough, eventually, the source says like, all right, look, it's gonna overpower you and it's gonna force you to act. And force you to act. Be like, look, you asked for it, so I'm gonna give it to you. It would be much easier if it was like a slow release. Like, yeah, it would have been a much more pleasurable experience if I just said, you know what? I really want to bathe my dogs, or I really want to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and be a responsible pet owner and make time and just make it happen and be done with it. Nope, I had to whine about it for a couple weeks and wait until they rolled around in manure to force me to act. So I did give them a bath, scrubbed them up real good, and they smelled a lot better. I was not late for my assignment because I just made it happen. Like instead of dilly-dallying around and singing to them and making like little mohawks in their fur or whatever I do, just did it. Just get it done. Get it done. Stop whining about it. Like stop making excuses. Just get it done. So that was my mindset lesson for today in a humorous way. I love how like my mindset, it's very entertaining. I entertain myself, my guides, and my nature is just very funny and entertaining. So it's a good lesson of just knock it off and get it done. So how you should apply this, or my advice to you, because I can't make you do anything. Look at your excuses. Pick one thing. Pick something that you really, really want to do. It doesn't have to be big. Just anything. Anything, seriously. There's something in your creative career that you are not doing, that you are holding off on doing. Focus on that and start dissecting why you're not doing it. What are the excuses? Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time is a great one. I don't have time. Then if you don't have time, then I dare you to list out give it 5 days, 5 days, and write down how you spend your time up to 30-minute increments. Hell, do it a day or two. And you're going to see so much crap in there that like, I probably don't have to do that. Or I could probably not do that everything. I could probably move things around. And then you make time. Because if you don't and you keep asking for these things, then Source will force you to act. And then it's surprising how quickly you make time when you're faced with your house smelling like manure. Surprise, I made time right quick and still got to everything on time. Crazy dogs. So I'm glad I have crazy dogs because they teach me lessons and they teach me humility and to be patient. And they got their bath and it inspired me to say, okay, well now you have your live stream topic. Stop making excuses. Get her done. Just get it done. Do it. Do it. Make some time right now, right after this video. So you've taken the time to watch this video. Awesome. So you're working on your mindset. After this, what are you going to do? Go do something to help your creative entrepreneurism. And it doesn't matter. Anytime you take a step, one step, it builds. Like just planting one seed makes another seed, makes another seed, makes another seed, opens an opportunity. Like it just starts the momentum. So just start anywhere. Make that phone call. Update that resume, load up a picture, make a phone call, do an outline, pick a subject, call a studio, something. Do one thing, and it'll inspire you to keep going. But you keep making excuses, eventually you will be forced to act. I know this for fact. And I still fight it myself. So, but I encourage you, lead by my bad example and just do it. So, hope that helps. My phone is mad at me, so I'm going to charge it up and keep getting comfy. And I'm also going to work on some other stuff. I have a writing deadline. I promised myself 2,000 words. So, I'm going to get to writing. I'm going to get to working on my script, memorizing, and start planting some seeds. And all the dogs have been to bed. So they will not be making any more messes in my house for tonight. Oh, my animals. All right, everybody. Hope that helped. And as usual, make sure you check out some of my online courses. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, drop me a line down below or shoot me a DM and I'll be happy to help you. So until next time, keep creating and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.